What? Why? Why do we have to know about it? Why do we have to be involved? Why did you call us in? We didn't ask for this. Leave us alone. Like, just leave us alone. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Comfort, and today we're gonna talk and get ready. There's a lot, just, you know, let's talk, let's chat. First, I'm starting with my Estee Lauder, the Smoother Universal Perfecting Primer Base. I like to just put it right on there. Is it finishing? Is it finishing? Because it's behaving in the nonsense. All right, y'all, so what are y'all feeling about this Porsha, Fallon, Brother Samuel mess? Like, okay, this is my thoughts on it. I just feel like it's too quick. Okay, so let's just say we go with what Porsha's saying. Okay, we go with that, you know, her and Fallon weren't really friends. That basically, she didn't say it was for the show, but basically we can infer it was for the show because, you know, Fallon went on Candy's podcast, I said podcast, Candy's show, speak on it, and basically said that, you know, she got, you know, into Housewives through Porsha's. And the reason how she knew Porsha, that's the real messy part, is that she said the way that she even met Porsha was because Dennis, you know, Porsha's, well, baby daddy at this point, but ex-fiance, was friends with Samuel. I'm not sure how to say his name, Samuel G. Let's call him Sam G. And, you know, that's how she met her and basically got on the show. And I don't know if y'all saw Tammy Roman's video. I kind of knew that also from other reality stars that said basically there's somebody that they use to, like, you know, so that you're introduced to the group. And so Porsha was basically used as the person to introduce Fallon into the group. So let's just say we go with her story that let's say that was just for TV. That was just for, you know what I mean? They still spent time around each other, which, I mean, I don't know. Besides the messiness of it being your cast member's husband, because they're not divorced yet, even though Porsha said that the divorce is settled, it's not finalized. They're still very married. And let's just say you guys started your relationship, what did she say, a month ago? So March. Well, April, right? It's May now. Let's just say, right? As somebody, she just got off of this bolo mess where she was still kind of off and on with Dennis, right? And then her and Dennis got flack because people felt like they weren't together long enough, right? So why would you've been with this man even shorter. And regardless of, because according to the Sam G, his wife Fallon cheated on him and that's why they're no longer together. He kind of subliminally alluded to that in his Instagram live or whatever. I didn't see it, but that's the word, you know. So let's just say he has every right to do whatever he feels he needs to do that will make him happy. Fine. I'm talking about Porsha. Porsha, you didn't feel like I'm sure you felt like you rushed. Everybody told you rushed into getting with Dennis. Dennis is the kind of guy that has had a tattoo of every ex-girlfriend. You know, he's that guy. He moves real quick, X, Y, and Z. And y'all were together for a couple months, right? Now you're with this guy. You're together for a month, according to you. And you're engaged. We didn't even know y'all were dating. And it's nobody's business. But you're engaged to be married to a man that you've only known for a month, who is still legally married. You don't feel like you were with Dennis for a couple months and now you get with this guy and it's like, girl, and you singing the same song that you sang before, which, I mean, yes, never give up on love, remain open, don't be bitter, and all the things, right? But your track record, Porsha, is not, you know, the best. So tread with caution. And caution not meaning like punish this man who is still legally married. I mean, I just feel like we need to like make that very plain because that's just what it is. I'm not saying punish this man for the sins of your exes, but I mean, even if you're like, you know what, this is my person, you can't give it. Have you even seen him upset? He talking about that we decided to be together because we checked each other's boxes. That's beautiful. You know what I mean? Sometimes when you know, you just know, and all the things, right? That's great. But it's like, what is this? Oh, come on here. Swap is when you try to over cutes. Try and be doing over cutes. Do you even know what this man is like when he's upset? Do you know what this man is like when he doesn't get what he wants? He asked you to marry him, and you were just like, yeah, okay. Or did y'all, you know, do what grown people do, who are not waiting and saving themselves for marriage, you know? Did you do that, and are you possibly with child, like people are saying, and that's why you're trying to get ahead of it, because for whatever reason, for your own beliefs, you don't want to be, you know, pregnant again without a commitment, especially just pregnant by your castmates, estranged, let's call him estranged, husband. I just think, even besides all the drama about the castmate stuff, I'm just like, girl, that's not smart. That's just not smart. That's just not a wise decision. Even if y'all are so in love, what is the rush to let us know? What is the rush for us to know about it? Like, I get it, when you're in love, you want to shout it to the rooftops. I actually understand. Like, I'm in love, and like, I get it. Pero we don't have to know yet. Like, get your ducks in a row. Can their divorce be finalized? If it's settled, let it be finalized. Why are you rushing to tell us? That's what's making everybody think like, okay, you're pregnant. Like, what? I don't understand. Was somebody gonna leak the story, and so you got ahead of it? Did somebody try to blackmail you? I'm just confused as to... Oh, and for the foundation, y'all, I used the Maybelline Fit Me 355. I'm still using that color. Even though it's getting hot outside, I be in the house all the time, so I'm still the same complexion. But yeah, like, something's up. The suspicion of it, besides the Fallon thing, is why you guys are rushing to tell us. Like, why do we have to know right now? Why do we have to know a month in? Enjoy your bliss. If you're so in love or whatever, like, enjoy it. What is that? Oh, is that a spot? Yeah. I don't know, one time would have been an appropriate time, because the whole thing is honestly just really messy. But I mean, certainly not a month in. You don't even know him yet. To be, you know, putting yourself out there as some scandalous woman. And I don't know. And people saying this is for a storyline as if that makes it better. It doesn't. That makes it worse, actually. That makes it worse. Because it's like, oh, that's who you are? Oh, yeah? And I liked Porsha. I was just, like, going to make a video about how, like, Kenya is so obsessed with Porsha. And I still don't see it for Kenya, because I just feel like she still is obsessed with Porsha. But it's like, Porsha, girl. Not that you should live your life based on what Kenya is going to say, or based on what your enemies are going to say. But it's like, just be smart, be wise. Why do we have to know about it? Why do we have to be involved? Why did you call us in? We didn't ask for this. Leave us alone. Like, just leave us alone. It's all it is at the end of the day. Like, it's ridiculous. There's that. Using the NYX Professional, what is this? Matte Finish, Fini Matte. Did I say NYX and Professional, y'all? Long lasting setting spray. That's my thoughts on that. That's a mess. Now, guys, I'm gonna talk about the challenge, the reunion at the end. I know I'm late a little bit, right? Yeah, it was just last week, but I wanted to see part 1 and part 2, so we're gonna talk about it. So the reunion, you know, as y'all know, CT and Amber B won. If you did not see my, you know, like, rundown on what happened, you can check it out there. I'm sorry, Diana. I know I was supposed to do how to make the catfish pepper soup. I'm still gonna do that in another video, and we can still talk about that. I still got you. Don't worry. But yeah. So basically, the reunion comes around, and it is hosted by Vernon Davis. the people that are on the reunion that are probably the most relevant people throughout the season. CT, Amber, B, of course, because they're the champs. Corey, so we have Leroy, Nani, Cam, Anissa was there, Nelson was there, Kyle was there, Big T, Gabby, Amber, I think Amber M, the little one. We had, what's his boy's name? They always cry. Josh, Devin. They were there, and basically the reunion, you know, they give like the rundown on everything, and so they go into how CT, that he's a champ, this is a 4th-time champ. You know, they were at first, you know how they tried to ice him out in the beginning. If you watched, you know, they tried to like make it so, because they knew that he had high potential of winning if he makes it to a final, so they tried to make it so he couldn't get to a final. He kept getting stuck with partners that weren't necessarily as physically as capable as he was. You know, Fessy coming up to him talking about that he's an old man and he's washed up, and you know, he could only do it during his time, but you know, now he can't do nothing. Meanwhile, Fessy, you've lost again. I mean, you know, come on, that's the way that God punish you. Yeah, and he was just like, he was really, he's in a good space now with his wife and everything. Family's good. He was really happy and proud of himself that he was able to do it. He wanted to see if he still had it. You know, all of that was regular. Amber B talked about, you know, she's really proud of herself that she was a rookie, and she got discarded and kind of played as like a weak one and you know, and then she ended up winning it all. And you know, that was cute and fun. Then they got to the mess that was Fessy and Casey, mostly Fessy. Basically everyone got on Fessy. This was like, Fessy, it's time. And honestly, he deserved it. I'm so sorry. I don't usually like to see people ganged up on, but Fessy deserved it, because it was just too much. It was too much. He was doing a lot. It was like very much like, who do you think you are? He came in and he just has such a chip on his shoulder because of whatever happened to him in the NFL, talking about people doubted him and all of that. Okay, but they didn't doubt you. They don't know you. Like, why are you taking it out on everybody else? Like, leave us alone. He was like, first he was trying to backtrack and say he was like upset, obviously, that, you know, according to him, you know, because of his partner, he wasn't able to compete. Because of all the partners he had during the season, he wasn't able to compete. He wasn't able to prove himself, and wah, 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 and all this whining that he did. He still was arrogant and had no humility about himself, and he got called out on it. So the first thing that they called him out on was, you know, about how he handled him not eating. You know, and he said that if I could eat, I could eat. It's just because, you know, I knew that I was gonna eat all that crap and get disqualified anyway. And you know, my partner and and you know, Casey was, you know, down, and I was stuck. I was in shock. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to say, and all this stuff. It's like, okay, all of that may be, you know, fair, but also, Fessy, he's just so, and they called him out on it. He's just so self-centered and worried about himself, and thinks that he can beat any and everybody and everything. But it's like, you still haven't won, baby. And the last 3 times, it didn't have anything to do with, you know, your partner. It just that you were not good enough. The first time, it was a solo game. Like, yeah, good on you because you were a rookie, but you made it there. But like, you didn't get there. So like, just humble yourself, calm down. And I'm over this like thing of the newbies. I get it that the newbies get picked on, and you know, like that's usually the thing. Nobody knows you. You're a weak link because you don't have the experience. Even if you seem like a strong player, it's just easy to put a rookie in because it's kind of like, you shouldn't get upset. So I get it that you have a target and you got a chip on your shoulder or whatever because of whatever happened with the NFL or, you know, your whatever football career. But you don't need to go around bragging that you're gonna win this or you're gonna win that, because that's why you're not winning. Like, you think you're too full of yourself. Like, you gotta be self-confident, but like, simmer down, mon cher. Like, calm it down. You still have not won. And then to go in and just start talking mess to other people. And he had said that he wasn't trying to come to CT like that it just kind of got to that point. Why did it get to that point? Because you're doing too much. You were doing too much. He said he was drunk, but whatever. I just feel like Fessy needs to have some humility. Like, he is good enough to win a final. You know, he is, you know, skilled in most areas except for eating. He said that he's gonna, you know, if that's the worst thing I have to do, give me something, let me eat it right now. Let me something to eat it right now. You should have ate it when you were supposed to, you know? So basically, yeah, he talked about that, yeah, he did feel bad for Casey, and Casey said that she had like she tore her some special word in her leg that she tore. So, you know, she said that she's doing better now. You know, she feels a lot better. She had surgery, which, like, oof. I mean, that's good that she's feeling better. So then what they addressed was how Fessy did Nelson. So if y'all remember, Fessy played Nelson so that he could get his gold skull. Now they gave us some behind the scenes on, you know, kind of how things ended up that way. So basically, because I wondered this too, like, how did they get so cool all of a sudden? You know, you didn't really know him that long. But he said, you know, that, you know, him, Corey, and Nelson were hanging real tough, and Corey and Nelson are like best friends, right? Fessy was like, yeah, we were cool. They had a business deal or something that Fessy pulled out of last minute because he wasn't comfortable with it. And, you know, they kind of stopped talking. And right before they were about to go on the challenge, they kind of had a brief conversation. It was like, hey, we got each other's backs. So Fessy said he felt like, oh, you know, I don't know what's going on. I'm not sure, whatever, right? And that's why he kind of didn't know where I guess that's why he felt like it wasn't that bad what he did, even though he fake apologized to him. Like, it was very much being backed in the corner, and he was still trying to crawl his way out of it. Like, everybody could see that was wrong what you did. It was wrong. Not only was it wrong, but it was unnecessary. Like, it wasn't down to the wire. It wasn't down to only a few people where you just had to do something like that. Like, it was, you had time, and you're so good. There were still a lot of people that were considered not as good as you, according to Let You Tell It, that you could have went up against. Yeah, it was ridiculous. Basically, he was like, oh, and I known the guy for like 9 months, and we didn't talk for 6 of those months, and now he's my brother, and I'm supposed to have some type of loyalty to him. And he was just like, yeah, give me a break. I mean, come on. Nelson was really like, no, you snaked me, bro. Like, that's wrong. What you did was wrong. Like, that really hurt me. Like, why would you do that? There was no reason for you to do that. I considered you a friend, blah, blah, blah. You know, I would have helped you get to the final. We would have all got to the final. We could have ran it together. Like, I would have did that. It was really sad. Like, I almost wanted to cry, honestly. Like, it was so sad because he was really trying to explain to him. And then Fessy asked and said, okay, bro, if you want to play the victim role, bro, if you want to just play the victim role. It's like, what? Like, and Corey said it best. He said, you know, we all held Fessy to the standard. Nelson held Fessy to the standard of friendship that they hold each other to, and that was a mistake. Nelson's a good friend, and he really is. You know, he'll do anything for his friends, as we saw what he did for Corey, sacrificed $1 million for Corey. And he said that, you know, it's just a learning lesson moving forward, that everybody's not cut like that, and that's a fact. Everybody's not built to be sacrificing themselves for people. And the thing is, they didn't even ask Fessy to sacrifice himself. All they said was, sir, don't go up against me. Not right now. Like, you didn't even have to sacrifice yourself. Like, nobody needed you to do all of that. My goodness, don't be the one to take me out. Like, he didn't even feel no way about it. He went down there. That's like, that is wild. That's the only thing about, I would just have to play the game straight up, because I would feel so bad. My friend, like, we're friends outside of this. Not like we just became friends once I got on this season. Y'all are cool outside of that. Yeah, he said y'all had a little hiccup, but it was just, my main thing was that it was just unnecessary. If it was down to the wire, okay, I can kind of understand, whatever. But it was like not. So what happened? You're just a selfish person. You're just really, really selfish. It's just what I'm saying about Fessy. And he keeps trying to say that he's so shy and so shy. Like, no, you are actually arrogant, and you are actually like self-centered, and that's something that you should work on. Like, everybody's not wrong in saying that. You keep showing that, and then when you get backed into a corner, that you comes out. You don't remain remorseful. Like, the real you comes out. Who are you when you're triggered? Who are you when you're backed into a corner? But, you know, basically they wrapped it up that way. Fessy, you know, fake apologized, but then still was kind of walking it back, you know. So it was just like just keep your apology. Now I think Nelson said he accepted it. I think Nelson accepted it, you know. So they just moved on from there. Oh, no, Nelson was like, that I forgive him, I accept his apology. Going forward, we're on opposite sides. Like, when we go back in, playing the game, we're on opposite sides. And it's like, that would be very smart to remain on opposite sides with Fessy, because at least you know what you got coming. You know what I mean? So then, y'all know Tori and Jordan were engaged, right? Like, last time we saw them, they were engaged and together. And remember, Fessy was like feeling Tori. But the whole time I'm like, girl, are you not engaged? Like, I don't think she knew anything about him feeling her. Or maybe she knew that there was trouble in paradise in her relationship at home, so she was fine with him flirting or whatever. You know, Fessy was saying that he's really into her and all this stuff. Tori basically said, you know, so they broke up, and they both released a statement. I'll insert that here. and they both basically released a statement saying they're going through a really hard time, you know, and it's really sad that it's come to that. But I only saw Jordan's statement, but I think Tori released one too. Basically, Tori was also on like a podcast where she said that it was really hard, you know, the quarantine and COVID was really hard on them. They were on top of each other and they just argued too much and it just got really bad, and so they ended up breaking up. And so apparently on the break, Fessy and Tori, well, Tori said she was in, I can't remember what the location was, some island, and Fessy came down there to go to, you know, to visit her and to see her and see what's up, what's what, you know, and kick it. And apparently ended up with them just being friends. And yeah, that's what it was. Now initially I didn't really see it for Tori because you know how she got with Jordan. She cheated on her boyfriend to get with Jordan to get him. So I mean, I'm not shocked that didn't work. I don't know if that has anything to do with it. Her and Fessy being together, I just feel like that would be, I don't know. Basically, it said that they're not together. You know, they realized that they're better as friends, you know. I think they said they kissed or something. I can't remember, don't quote me. I'm trying to get myself like a little springtime, like a little, you know. You know, they got through that. I'm going into that. So you appropriate flashback. If you don't want me, then don't talk to me. Want me, don't talk to me. It's giving me like springtime. So anyway, mind you, I don't think I'm gonna wear lashes today, guys. I mean, judge your auntie. Don't judge, because I can't be bothered. I am gonna do mascara though. I'm gonna wear mascara. Oh my god, Ezekiel. So Ezekiel woke up, which is the main reason I don't want to wear lashes. Baby, say hi. Oh, say hi. Ezekiel, say hi. Say hi. Say hi. Oh, it's been a long time since they've seen you. He just woke up. Don't judge him. Excuse Ezekiel. He's in the background making noises. Yeah. So guys, I want to start really taking care of my precious self, because I am important and I matter, and I need to treat myself as such. You know what I mean? I always put myself last, and you know, that's noble, I think, generally in my life, and also as an older sister, as a wife, as a mom, as just, you know, a friend. I just tend to consider my feelings last, you know, and I'm just really tired of doing that. And just even on like a exactly baby, just even on a self-care tip, just been really kind of neglecting myself. And not that I've never been like a consistent like pamper kind of girl, but that changes because I deserve. Okay, 32, I'm not exactly where I want to be, but I have made amazing progress and God is great, and I am going to really put some more effort and coin into taking care of myself, mentally, physically, spiritually, and emotionally. So I kind of want to take you guys on that self-care journey with me, just to give you guys any ideas. I'm in Dallas, Texas, so you know, I want to go see a dermatologist, or even just try natural remedies first, because I know dermatologists can be a little expensive, and I don't know if I really want to put that coin in yet, and if it's not worth it, because I heard sometimes they just be guessing. You know, that I want to invest in. Like, I finally got my nails done. Am I ashy? I'm probably ashy. I wash my hands a lot. You know, I finally got my nails done. And the other day, somebody came to the house to drop something, and before they left, they were like, oh, I love your nails. And I was like, oh, thank you. And I'm like, when was the last time I heard that? Like, you know what I mean? I just feel like I've just been neglecting myself, and I deserve to be pampered and taken care of. I work really hard, and I'm exhausted like 98% of the time. So I deserve to pamper myself, and my husband has drilled it into me also that I need to take care and like pamper myself, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna do that. So I'm gonna go on a self-care journey with my skin. I want my skin to be immaculate by the time like I'm 33. Like I want to take this year to really just focus on my skin, you know, my hair journey, my scalp. I want to find out, is this eczema? Is this, it's not just dandruff, because I just feel like if it's just I don't think it's just dandruff. It's like an extreme dry scalp, and I just really want to take care of that so that I can be fully confident. Oh, I lost 5 more pounds. So I'm already been on that journey. So I've lost a total of 44 pounds, which I'm really happy about, and I'm gonna keep going. I have a lot more that I want to lose. I want to, you know, exercise more, even if it's just like walking every day. I'm active and I do a lot of stuff, but I also am sedentary. Like I work for my computer a lot. Yeah, I'm busy. I'm really busy. So yes, I want to just take the time out. I want to get organized and like really take the time out to take care of myself. Yeah, so I have a lot of other things that I'm doing and that I'm working on, that I have set a goal that I just want to improve on myself, be kind to myself, and do the things for myself that I would advise a friend to do for themselves. Oftentimes we give other people advice and it's like, girl, take your own advice like you deserve. And I'm going to be intentional about it, and it's going to be non-negotiable. So yeah, I'm going to take you guys on that journey with me. It's going to be a lot more vlogs. So I'm going to finish my face, and now. What's up? I feel cute, guys. Like I feel really cute. Look, isn't this so cool? I've always wanted to wear one of these, but I'm like, I don't want to get my cartilage pierced. Like I just, yeah, I'm not really a piercing kind of person. But like 2 different earrings, but isn't that cool? Like I used to not be one that, like, you know, well, I'll be into it, but like in fantasy, like I liked it on other people. But I think I'm feeling it on myself. It's a new me, okay? I'm just gonna do the things that I have always wanted because I deserve. And I'm cute. And I can do it. Huh, baby? Huh? Tell her! Ziki, Baba. Ziki, baby. Ziki. Don't mess up my face. You see? You see the insults. You see the disrespect. All right, guys, so that is it for this video. Let me know what you guys think and how you guys feel about all of the shenanigans that we discussed. Hopefully you guys like this makeup look. I'll leave everything I use down below. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Ezekiel, can you compose yourself? Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.